We are experiencing a massive shift in the global monetary system, and this week's announcement of a US crypto reserve confirms just how quickly the old system is unraveling. Now, everyone thought that an announcement by the President of the United States saying that we're going to have a national crypto reserve would have sent prices skyrocketing, but instead, the opposite happened. Prices spiked, only to then have almost $500 billion leave crypto markets in what many are now saying was a clear case of market manipulation. But this isn't just about an announcement. This isn't just about volatility in crypto prices or market manipulation. No, this is much bigger, and it impacts everyone here in the United States and beyond, because this again is a clear indicator of our current monetary system unraveling, and most importantly, how it's going to impact your wealth and your financial future. So what exactly are the concerns surrounding the US crypto reserve, and are they valid? Why is gold once again emerging as the ultimate safe haven asset? And most importantly, how can you use all of this knowledge to protect your wealth? Let's get into it. In case you missed it, Monday morning, President Trump announced that his administration is working toward creating a crypto strategic reserve, essentially a government-backed crypto stockpile. Now, again, even if you're not interested in cryptocurrency, stay with me on this one because it does impact you. Now, at first, the announcement highlighted certain cryptocurrencies like XRP, Solana, and ADA, with Bitcoin and Ethereum, the big boys, only mentioned in a statement an hour later, which had many raising eyebrows. Why the choices that were made? Was it because of political donors? Was it because maybe insiders had information to buy large quantities of these before the announcement? Because as you might expect, this announcement triggered a knee-jerk reaction where prices spiked. But instead of holding those gains, what happened instead was that prices actually dropped lower than before the announcement, which is why many are speculating this kind of pump and dump situation, because this didn't come out of nowhere. See, before the announcement, crypto markets were already uneasy. At the end of last year, Bitcoin hit 100K, and many assumed it was unstoppable, 150, 200K next. But instead, it started hovering around 80, 85, 90 maybe, but that was a pretty significant pullback. And if you're watching the data, specifically the crypto fear and greed index, well, prior to President Trump's announcement, people were fearful in crypto. I know there's a lot of buzz about it, but it was a low fear score because big money was rushing out. Then President Trump gives his announcement, and what happens? FOMO. People want to jump in on the hype, so they rush in, everyday investors, everyday people. And then what happens? Well, it turns to greed. Everyone's getting in on it, until big money rushes out again at the top, leaving everyday investors holding the bag. Now, I don't have insider information, right? We have access to the same information, so I can't confirm or deny if market manipulation happened. But if you zoom out and look at the facts, it absolutely looks like an intentional wealth transfer of some kind took place. But again, this is not a story about crypto prices or market manipulation in and of itself. It is a much larger story about the monetary system. Because whether you love or hate crypto, and for the record, I love gold and silver, physical gold and silver, but that does not mean I'm anti-crypto. But no matter how you feel about cryptocurrencies, what this shows us is that if a US crypto reserve comes to fruition, it can be easily manipulated. And I'm not talking about this exact scenario again and again. I'm saying from hedge fund managers, it could be from tech tycoons, all different types of players that are currently circling the space. It could be a coordinated pump and dump. We don't know all of the possibilities that could happen, but crypto has proven to us time and time again that it is a volatile asset, and this is no different. If the United States has crypto as a strategic reserve asset, and it is a volatile asset, what does that tell us about the stability of the US monetary system? One that we know is already struggling under the weight of unsustainable debt. But at the end of the day, it's not even about the system, because the system doesn't pay the price. Who pays the price? The everyday people, the average Americans who are stuck inside of that system, a system they did not ask for and they did not choose. And this manipulation obviously could go far deeper than we even realize. And when you think about the entire global monetary system and how much manipulation happens from all levels and all areas and all parties, well, for me personally, that makes me want to choose more carefully where I am storing my wealth and make sure that I have as much control as possible over what I do with my wealth. Now, long term, I believe that Bitcoin has a role to play, but whether it's crypto, whether it's the stock markets, whether it's bonds, no matter what it is, time and time and time again, we have been shown how people can play these markets like a fiddle. And this time is no different. All that's different this time is that we have a global stage where trade wars are heating up, political uncertainty is at an all-time high, and again, we are drowning under the weight of our own debt as a country. Trust in the system is breaking down, and when this happens, history shows us where people turn. Not to hype, not to speculation, but to gold and silver, to true money. When real fear hits, they don't turn to crypto, they turn to gold. And you can call me old-fashioned for saying that, but I'll take it as a compliment. Because again, cryptocurrencies have been around for about 15 years. Gold has been around for thousands. And I like to make sure that I'm protected based on what I'm preparing for. I am preparing for the end of this currency life cycle. I am preparing for the dollar to continue to decline in value and for a new monetary system to be ushered in, a reset, where the dollar is going to be significantly devalued or revalued, and anyone who holds dollar or dollar-denominated assets is going to lose. And during these times, personally, I just can't count on the majority of my wealth being in a volatile asset, one that has not withstood the test of time. Again, this is why I personally believe, hold, and own gold and silver. If you want to understand more about the current monetary reset that is happening right now, how you can take all of these signals, use it to your advantage, and protect yourself with physical gold and silver, you can call us at the number below and talk to one of our expert analysts. You can set up a time that works best for you by scanning the QR code or clicking the link in the description below. And as always, I so appreciate you being here. I'm Taylor Kenney with ITM Trading, your trusted source for all things gold, silver, and lifelong wealth protection. Until next time.